Going to welcome you back to the Principals Podcast. This is season 5, episode 2. Season 5, episode 2. Joining me is Mr. Heim. How are you?
Good morning, everyone. How's everyone out there?
Today is High Five Friday. It is currently 7:43 in the morning, and these cats, known as our captains of the Crazies, they're on open campus. So we are able to get them all. So I would like to welcome to the window. We have Mddy, McCurdy, and Jason Russ in one window. You need to say something so we can see you.
Hello.
Hello there. We have Logan Bryant and his awesome hair in another window.
Hello.
And Grace Legan, how are you?
Good, how are you?
These are your captains of the Crazies. And they were introduced at Meet the Toppers as seniors. They have watched most of you 4 or 5 years worth of Crazies. So you got to learn from a lot of great people. And now you're going to be carrying the flag, the ultimate topper up flag. So why don't you quickly introduce yourself, and then we'll get into some questions. So we'll just go in the same kind of order. Mddy McCurdy, why don't you introduce yourself to everybody?
Hi, I'm Mddy McCurdy, senior volleyball player here. Happy to be crazy.
Jason Russ, I'm a senior at lacrosse, and I'm excited.
Logan Bryant, I play football at Russell, and I'm ready to get this year started.
I'm Grace Legan. I play volleyball and softball, and I'm very excited for this upcoming season.
So this is really awesome. It's a unique situation because on Friday nights, Logan, you're going to be pancaking people.
Yeah.
And so there's just going to be 3 on the sides. It's going to be 2 roses and a thorn. And so if we score a touchdown, or I should say when we score a touchdown, Logan, are you going to kind of ante up and kind of join the Crazies for a half second?
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it a little bit, and like me and Mddy have a handshake that we do, so we've talked about doing something. So,
and since both of you girls play volleyball, both of you boys will support volleyball, and then obviously Logan, you're going to be helping out with all the other sports. So it's great. Have you already made your way off to any events this year so far? We've had a few, but some of them were rain delayed. Did you make it anything yet? Soccer or anything?
we went to the girls' soccer game on Tuesday earlier this week.
Was that in a weather delay?
Yeah, I think JV got half their game canceled, and then varsity was still on for 7 though.
So tonight we are playing what I would go back to my time as one of our first rivals. Being that Hilltopper myself, we used to be in the original CVC when I played, and the old West G was week 1 every week. So it's been a few years since we played the Wolverines. What's our theme?
It's a whiteout.
It is a whiteout. So is there any specific things that you want to tell our student body grades 8 through 12 or anybody listening about, what the expectations are with attire?
White shirt, white shorts, paint, baby powder is being brought.
You got to cover yourself.
Yeah, you gotta go crazy.
Make
The
sure
one thing
it's appropriate. Like,
Yeah. Also make sure it's appropriate. No bikini wear.
The one thing that we have to be very mindful of is the baby powder, because the reality is the OHSA can throw out flags if it impacts the game of play. There was a game where we had a northern wind and there was a baby powder, and it was up in the air and it got on the turf, and they had to stop play. We had to blow the turf. So I would recommend we do not bring baby powder tonight, so we do not impact any penalties. This is not year 1 of this, by the way. This is my bad for not telling you, but it's been like almost our 4th year without using baby powder. So spread the word. No baby powder, Mddy McCurdy.
I'm not bringing it.
we'll try our best.
Yeah.
No problem.
We'll try to avoid it.
That's where the administration will come in and say, guys, use it to freshen up. not to freshen up the air. What are you looking forward to this season?
Good
Playoffs.
games.
Playoffs. We're
Are we talking
starting
about
week one.
playoffs?
We're going to playoffs already.
Yeah, we are.
Mm-hmm.
This is,
Well, those volleyball players, they do play deep into the season. So I do agree the volleyball team will be in the playoffs. I do agree with you. That volleyball team is something to watch.
Amen.
So let's have an opportunity to kind of do some game. This will be a Chaim thing. Chaim, I'm gonna have you do a little bit of over under tonight's score, or have them do a little rally of what you think tonight the outcome will be.
Yeah, I'm a big over-under person, so I'll throw some of those at you. And then I got 5 this or that's because, I had all summer to think about these. So I'm going to throw you some real curveballs. So over-under 4 touchdowns in the first quarter. Over-under 4 touchdowns in the first quarter.
Gotta go over. I got that faith.
Logan?
I mean, 5 touchdowns is a lot just for like a normal game, but I mean, we could do it.
See, this is why over-unders, that's why Vegas is Vegas. That's why they got the big buildings. It's not supposed to be an easy number, Jason, where I go 1 touchdown. That's why it's 4. We got to make it different. You guys are in high school now.
I'd probably say over.
Over. Murray, we might have a running clock starting the after half.
Yeah, and our Jason, Mddy, and Grace are gonna have to have a ton of cheers.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a lot of scores.
Hey, Logan, just be careful after that touchdown that you don't have too much celebration on the side, because Coach Hewitt might be down the sideline grabbing you by the ear. So just be careful how much you celebrate with them.
Don't worry.
What other questions you got there, Mr. Chaim?
All right, a little this or that to throw at you. But one last thing. Over under 20 wins for our volleyball girls this year. Over under 20 wins for our volleyball girls. And then we'll go to a little this or that, because we got to send the love out to the volleyball team as well.
I'm taking over.
Yeah, over, definitely.
Over all day.
We play a lot of people, and we can win a lot of those games, if not all.
That's
There we go.
27 games. And you're saying we're going to take 20 in the regular season?
Regular season. Regular season.
We can do that.
There we go. All right, here, little this or that for all our Topper fans out there. Do you put your right or left shoe on first? Do you put your right or left shoe on first, as everyone looks at their feet right now?
Right.
Left.
Yeah, left.
I gotta put on right first.
What? Yeah.
Right.
All right, so we got a little bit. I bet everyone at home, once they watch this, will be looking at their feet. Which one do I do first? Hey, would you rather have a corn dog or a Topper dog?
Topper dog.
Yeah, topper.
Gotta go Topper dog.
I'd say corn dog.
I
Nothing
I like corn
beats.
dogs too.
Nothing beats 7 a.m. hot dog on the back of a dude's truck.
no.
That's Chardon football for you, isn't it? All right, we had a short week, but for many of us a long week. Does the week start on Sunday or does it start on Monday?
Monday.
Monday.
Starts on Monday.
What?
It's Monday.
New week?
Starts on
A
Monday.
new week?
Yes.
Yeah, Sunday's the day
No.
of rest. You rest after the whole week, and then
Yeah.
you start on Monday.
Man.
Oh boy, we got work
I'm
to do,
looking at a
Murray.
calendar, y'all.
Yeah.
If you look at a calendar, it's not.
We got work to do. We'll work on it. All right, I'm gonna leave the last one for Mr. Murray, because that we can't. We'll leave on that one. We want to make sure he's okay. Do you guys like stuffed crust or thin crust?
Thin crust.
Gotta go with the stuffed
Stuffed
crust.
crust. Yeah.
Well, they're definitely not on the same page. We might have 2 different cheers going at the same time tonight, Murray. I don't know. We'll have to be watching them. So actually, I just added another one, but here's the next one. Do you like smooth or crunchy peanut butter?
Smooth.
Smooth.
Gotta go smooth.
Smooth.
And Murray, you definitely like your peanut butter, don't you?
Yeah, I like my peanut butter in the trash. Um, and I'm not saying that for all of my peanut lovers. I'm definitely allergic to peanuts.
So we're very
yeah.
careful with that. So and then I'm going to leave you with this one, students, and I'll turn it back over to Mr. Murray. Would you rather be the teacher for the day or the principal for the day?
Teacher. Principal's got too much work.
Probably teacher.
Gotta be teacher. You gotta teach these youth.
Yeah, teacher. Principal sounds like a all over job.
Yeah, all jobs are very difficult. Our job is endless. Like an example, Vector Security called yesterday, 3:30 in the morning, and I had to get up. I had to come to school, and I had to see what was going on. And I just started my workday. So, like, the reality is, 24/7, 365, we're working year round. But we value every one of our teachers and our custodians and maintenance, because all four of you saw this building this week, right? Like Monday, Tuesday,
Yeah.
and you're like, how in the wonderful name of above are you going to get this ready? But it's ready. We got it done. I'm going to end with this because it's really important as I reflect on this today. Today, the week in reflection went out, and one of the things that really stuck with me as I was closing was making memories. Make these memories last. Make every moment last, because your senior year is so important as a benchmark memory. When you graduate, and you will be in a position like some of your friends who just graduated, when they are going off to college, they cherish these days. So this is not just for you four, but for all seniors. And I'll say this at our meeting today, just cherish the moment. So tonight, cherish tonight. Every single day, cherish each other, your friends, your families, but make some awesome memories, all the while being the great people you are and really being successful academically, because there will be a time where we come back around in this podcast, you're going to be all around, and we're going to ask you for what your plans are. And I asked you today what your plans are, because I know we've talked and you're like, kinda, I don't know, but maybe. I want to hear what your plans are on our last podcast, so that you can have a little bookmark memory, because you will re-record this. It goes to YouTube. But when you're 44 years old, you can go back to this podcast and say, oh my gosh, what was I doing back then? Logan would be like, look at my hair.
Not even that bad.
No, it's not. We're
Hey.
praising it. I wish I had that kind of hair,
Yeah,
dude.
no, it's not. It's so glorious. And Jason, your mullet, it'll be back in the spring. But
Oh,
the
it will be.
reality, is I want to leave you with this, and it's not serious, that Logan Bryant, for all my listeners, is Chris Farley. He is the Tommy Boy, and we love him. And he is going to make some awesome memories this year. Same with Grace. I've known Grace since she was like 7, and now she's going to graduate. So I know Mddy and I know Jason. I can't wait to get to know you even further, but you're going to be heading off to school here shortly. Enjoy today, enjoy tonight. And as always, go Toppers. Have a good day, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Go Toppers. Beat West G.